Welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. Now, I know it's been a very long time since I uploaded a video on this channel. If you did not notice, I changed my channel name. My channel name is now Healing Speaks Chrissy. Now, I don't know what it is about channels that put their name in it. I don't care what niche it is. When a channel has the person's name in it, it just seems more relatable to me. So I decided to put my name on my channel now. So Healing Speaks Chrissy. This is what it's like when I'm healing. When healing speaks to me, this is what I do. So Healing Speaks Chrissy. And I also like the way it sounds. I really like the way it sounds. So healing speaks to me. I don't know what it's like when healing speaks to you, but when healing speaks to me, it is what you see in my videos, whether it's the bad days or the good days. I also changed my channel logo, the profile picture. Let me show you my new profile picture. So that is my new beautiful picture on my profile. Yes, it is. So I changed it. And then I also changed my channel banner. So when you click on my channel, you're going to see the same picture and it has Healing Speaks Chrissy on the bottom. So yes, that's a little slight change to my channel. Now, as you can see, the scenery is different. I'm on my computer using this webcam that's hanging in there. I'm hoping that it does not go out of focus. Normally, I'm in my bathroom standing up doing my videos, but I remember mentioning in my last video that I wanted to sit down and be at the computer and make videos. Yeah, so it looks like I'm getting ready to do some kind of reaction video, which I can. I'm on a computer. I can actually do some reaction videos to some therapy stuff. If I see a TikTok video or a post or a viral something that's related to mental health, we can do that because I also mentioned that my channel direction, I wanted to have us come up and heal. We talk about, what we talked about, like if I have a topic about splitting, then I want us to come up and talk about splitting. So this is what the page looked like. I remember in my video that I said I have a group discussion panel. So now I'm going to get ready to show that. So this is what I mean. So this is my group discussion channel. Isn't that cool? I want to change the colors. I like the green. I'm not liking the gray, so I will definitely change that later. So as you can see here, it says click the link in the live chat to join the group panel. Want to join the group panel to talk about today's topic? Click the link in the live chat to join the group panel. So that's what I have scrolling on the bottom. And then as you can see, I have two little boxes on the side of me. And this is what I mean by bringing you up and we all talk about the topic. This is the open discussion page. If you are not in therapy, let me get into the camera. If you're not in, let me move the mic closer so you can hear me. So yeah, if you're not in therapy, this is the channel for you because this is like where the healing happens. I remember mentioning on my videos that I want us to heal and support one another. This is what I mean. You come up if you want something to talk about. Of course, it cannot go against YouTube guidelines. So we cannot talk about everything. You may have to save some stuff for like your family, your friend, or your therapist, or your psychologist. Some things cannot be discussed up here. But like I said, we want to talk about anything mental health related to borderline personality disorder, psychosis, um, major depressive disorder, anything. We can just come up here and talk um, about it. So that is what my discussion panel looks like. Now, I don't plan to open it yet. Let me get back on my screen. Let me move this back so I don't sound too loud. So I don't plan to open up that group discussion panel yet because I don't have enough subscribers for that right now. I do have, I think, 18 now. I grew 2 subscribers in a few days, even after being gone so long. So that did kind of motivated me in coming back to my channel when I saw that I gained like 2 subscribers. I was at 16 for like 3 weeks, 2 weeks. And then I said, oh, okay, I got 2 new people. So shout out to those 2 people, those 2 new people that hit that subscribe button. And once again, every time you subscribe to my channel, it's like giving me a high five. And it's like hugging me when you subscribe to my channel. So I'm glad to see that I was able to get some subscribers, even though I was on a long hiatus from my channel. But I guess you can say I'm kind of glad that I'm back. I mean, the reason why I left is because I don't know. I really don't know why I left. I just did not. I mean, let me slow down. 3 weeks ago, I was going to make a video of how excited I was about telling a coworker, which is my supervisor, um, that I have BPD, and it felt so good. If to me, it felt like that was my first step of not trying to hide that I have BPD. Now, if you've watched a few of my videos, you already know that I hide my BPD by trying to navigate through the world as if nothing's wrong with me, right? I've been saying that a lot in my videos. And I was having a talk with my supervisor, and I should say, you know what, let me just let me just tell her. And it was what's that word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for, but it can't come to mind. But it felt good. It also felt like a relief telling at least one person, because now I'm like, okay, now you know I have this. And I even said this. Now that I said, now do you see why when I get quiet and it just seems like I don't want to talk to anyone? I said, now does it kind of make sense to how I've been acting sometimes at work? Does it make sense? And she's like, yes, it does make perfect sense. And she also shared some stuff that was going on with her mental, state, with her mental health. So we had a small talk, not a long talk. Because we have to do what we have to do. We have to work, but she shared a little bit about herself and her struggles with her mental health. So yeah, it just felt very freeing for that little moment. So I was gonna come home and talk about it like, oh my God, I just told a coworker of mine that I have BPD, and it felt so good. It felt like it's my first step to just being myself with BPD. I need to stop dismissing it. And I feel like in order for me to stop dismissing it, because I'm the quiet type, I'm considered the quiet type BPD. So I'm not trying to be the quiet type. I'm trying to be not even the classic type, but I do want to allow myself to have BPD episodes. I do. Some of you guys that are the classic type, I heard classic type on TikTok. That's why I'm saying classic. I used to say, I think the loud type. I don't like saying the loud type. I like just saying classic or traditional BPD, but I'm gonna stick with classic type. So those that are the classic type, they want to manage it, right? You want to manage it because you're the ones that show the symptoms more than the quiet type. If you're the quiet type like me, we navigate as like perfectionism, like we're perfect with it. You don't even know that something's wrong with us because we're hiding it. It's internalized. So the people with the classic type, you want to manage it, and you also want to navigate as if you have the quiet type too. But I'm letting you know right now, having the quiet type is not fun because it feels like you're hindering a part of your personality. I'm sorry, but this is my opinion. This is my opinion. BPD is a part of me. For many years, I had a therapist who was telling me, "You are not your diagnosis. You are not your diagnosis," and that's okay. It's okay to say that you're not your diagnosis. That is perfectly fine. But then again, it's almost like it's brainwashing to say that because you're telling yourself, "Nope, I don't have that. I don't have that. She's right." I apologize for the background noise. My window faces a very the main street, so you're gonna hear motorcycles, cars, ambulances, and police cars and stuff, as if that's happening in my background. But anyways, but yeah. So I shared in one of my videos, like, no, I am my diagnosis. We can only just manage borderline personality disorder. We can only manage our symptoms. It's not gonna go away. It's part of who you are, but navigating through life with the quiet type for so many years has did a lot. It has done a toll on my personality. So I want to, my goal, and like I said, you may not agree. Maybe if you have quiet BPD, you might agree, not the classic type. If you have the traditional classic type, you may not agree with me. But my goal is to actually be the classic type. I want to allow myself to have episodes and symptoms and splits. I do. And I feel like the more you tell people, let me let that motorcycle go by. Oh my goodness. I feel like the more you tell people what you have, the better you can be yourself. The better I can be my BPD self, if that makes sense. I do not want to hide it anymore. And that's why I'm like, when I told my supervisor that I'm suffering with this, it felt amazing. I just remember like I can't wait to go home and make a video about this, but I didn't. I didn't. I did not come back to my channel. I didn't. And a lot of that is I did split. I think no, not I think. I know I did. I split it on my channel. I was doing, I think, episode 3. I made a series of what it's like to split when you have quiet BPD. That series pretty much took off. I have pretty good views on my series of splitting. And I think I did episode 3 talked about devaluation. So I was devaluing myself like, man, who cares about YouTube? They don't care about me. Like I was doing the whole, man, these people don't care about me. Like you're not going to gain a lot of subscribers. Like who cares about Chrissy? So I was doing all that negative talk. Everything was negative, no positivity. So I believe that was episode 3 when I talked about devaluation. That's a type of black and white thinking. So that's one of the reasons why I disappeared from my channel. But I'm like, you know what? Let me come back because I feel like I'm disrespecting my subscribers. I'm sure I have some people that were like, oh wow, see, like I'm thinking about the comments that made the people that made comments on some of my videos, and I just feel like I'm disrespecting my subscribers. Like I gained 18 subscribers. Well, actually not even 18. I went before I got the new 2 subscribers. The 16 that I had was gained pretty fast. And I think a lot of you guys came from my borderline personality disorder series. I did like a 6-episode series. So a lot of you guys came from those videos. And then it did slow down. My channel did slow down. And then I just disappeared. But I'm back, and I will not be doing sitting in front of my computer type videos. I'm just going to be doing more, I guess, vlogging type until I get some more subscribers. I don't plan to do it like this, how I'm sitting in the chair until I do my group discussion panel. Other than that, for the meantime, while I'm trying to grab some more traction for my channel, more subscribers for my channel, I'm just going to do more vlogging type. I do have a treat at the end of this video as a little example of just doing vlogging type. I've gotten into a new hobby. I am now a plant mom, so I've been doing more planting with plants. And so I've been doing that for a year now. That helps me with my the disorders that I have, getting into planting. Right now I have some lavender doing stratification in the fridge. I think the seeds that I got in the fridge don't even need cold stratification. My neighbor gave it to me and I forgot to ask her what type of lavender, because not all lavender has to go through cold stratification, but they're in the fridge. It's almost been a month and I'm hoping that they sprout. I bought a heating mat or a heating pad and some seedling cells to get those ready. I've heard lavender is very, very hard to plant. And then, yeah, so then I got some mints. She also gave me some cuttings of her mint. I put those in water. They rooted perfectly. I got them on the outside of my door. And so, yeah, I'm growing mint. Got the lavender in the fridge, doing cold stratification. I have an arrowhead plant that my neighbor gave me. Another of my neighbor, not the same neighbor who gave me the mint and the lavender, but I have another neighbor who gave me her arrowhead plant, which I snapped on accident, but it's still alive. I was handling it very, very, very rough, and the main stem broke, and I was like, oh, and you can see like plant goo. I called it plant blood. Plant blood was coming out of the stem, and I was just devastated. Like, what in the world did I just do to my arrowhead plant? And it was growing so many new leaves on it too. And I snapped it. The snap still lives rent free in my head, the sound of the snap. So I quickly put it in some water and it's growing roots. I'm going to show that actually. So I have a treat at the end of the video. I'm going to wrap this up. I was not even planning to talk this long. I'm like, you know what? I've been gone for almost a month. I'm not even going to say a lot. And look, I'm at 14 minutes in. Wow. So the treat at the end of this video is just me doing my planting. So you're going to see me I'm showing you the things that I bought for my seedlings, my lavender seedlings. So you're going to see me showing you the cells. And then I was showing you, did I show the heat pad? I think I didn't show the heat mat. This was a few days. I recorded this almost a week ago. So this is kind of old, like maybe 5 days ago. And then I was showing you my arrowhead plant that I snapped. So you're gonna see some clips of that. And then I'm showing you my I forgot to mention that I have a aloe vera plant. It was a pup when I got it last year, and they gave it to me. I wasn't even trying to get the aloe vera plant. I was asking a question, and they end up giving me the full pup in my hand. I'm like, what is this in my hand? I did not want you guys to separate the pup off the mom plant. I just had a question. I think she got confused, and I'm like, now I got to learn how to take care of an aloe vera plant. So I have to go online and learn how to take care of it, and it's still alive. It's been a whole year now. It's growing a lot, so you're going to see that as well. It's doing really well. So now I know how to take care of aloe vera. So I have aloe vera, an arrowhead plant. I got some mint that is growing, and the lavender that's in the fridge and seeds. I'm going to show you guys some videos of me planting that, so don't worry. So that's what I'm pretty much going to be doing. I'm going to be doing vlog type videos where I'm out and about. I'm not going to always come on here and sitting on a chair. Like I said, I only plan to do this when I'm going to be doing my group discussion panel, which I don't plan to open up yet. I'm trying to get a little more supporters, more subscribers first, maybe up to at least 50. And then once I get like about a good 50 subscribers, then yeah, we can get the ball rolling. We can do the group discussion. We can come on up. I can bring you up. You click the link, bring you up, and we just all support one another. Like I said, if you're not in therapy and you just need someone to talk to, this is the channel for you. Kind of feels good to be back. It feels good to be back. I can tell that it feels good to be back because I fell off. I had a lot of things going on here. I had a lot of things going on up here. Like I said, I suffer with psychosis. I was having a lot of that going on. So a lot of devaluation, like nobody's going to care about you kind of talk, like YouTube is not easy. It's not. So all right, you guys, you enjoy the rest of this video. So like I said, I'm going to edit this video when I stop it, and then I'm going to add the clips at the end of me doing some little planting. That is my new hobby that's been helping me with my mental illnesses, which is just doing, some planting. I want to do gardening. So I have one of those, I have a raised bed garden. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to have a raised bed garden on my patio in my apartment. I have a really big patio that can fit at least 2 of those things, or even 3. And it's really huge. I can fit 3 of them on my patio. That's how big my patio is. But I don't know if I'm allowed to have that on my apartment. So I want to get one of those ones that have wheels. They're like smaller, and maybe that, because I'm sure if my apartment people, if they see that on my patio, they're like, ma'am, what is all this? I want to do crops too. I want to do produce. I want to grow tomatoes, which I can, but I don't know if I want to really set up my garden bed, my raised garden bed. The thing is 48 by 48, one of those kinds, 48 by 48. So, and I can fit like 3 of them on my patio. But anyway, so yes, enjoy the rest of this video. I am going to end it here. No more talking now. So, and then, yeah, I will, I guess I'll continue to make some videos. And then, so welcome me back. I'm glad to be back. And I'm Chrissy. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And by the way, I hope you all been doing good as well. Got to check on you guys too. I hope everyone has been doing good since I've not been here in almost a month. So take care of your mental health. Get yourself a positive hobby. Maybe do some planting. If you have questions about aloe vera, arrowhead, I'm still learning about mint, and I'm still learning about lavender. But if you have questions about aloe vera, how to take care of it, or an arrowhead plant, because I had those plants for a year, let me know. See you guys in the next one. Enjoy the rest of this video. Chrissy, you just tuned in to Healing Speaks Chrissy. I got to get used to saying that instead of Healing Speaks. All right, you guys.